I understand how your emotional anguish after breaking up with your partner may cut deep and leave you feeling raw. Your breakup will feel like someone is stabbing you from morning to night, because the physical and mental pain are almost identical. As if someone had torn your heart out, trampled it, set it on fire, and put it back in. That's it. From my own experience, one of the most important things you need to realize is that the longer the relationship, the more intense the agony, and the longer it will take to recover. If you were with someone for 10 years and then broke up because they hurt you inexplicably, it will take time to heal. You're like a caged lunatic with mental pain. You'll feel upset and irritated every time he does this, but he'll always escape. As this continues, the person in the cage will tire from trying to escape, reducing melancholy and rage. Accepting that your ex will never return is the first step to getting over them. If you're watching this, you didn't mess up. If so, the biggest mistake you can make is telling yourself you did it, and there's still a chance emotionally. You must accept that you will never get back together with this person before your brain can start healing. After this, healing can begin. World population exceeds 7.5 billion. A healthy relationship requires one person. Thus, many partners exist. You will never find a perfect match for your ex. If you look, you may find someone better than your ex-partner. Most people believe they have an ideal male or female partner in mind. They settle, sometimes for the first person who shows interest. They never consider their options. If they find up in a situation where they have been discarded, I've got some good news for you. You're fine, it was the other person, not you. Let them go. Since others will try to copy and replace you, choose someone like you. But they will never be as good as you because they don't have the same way, and you loved the other person once but no longer. So let them go find someone like you, which they will never find. Once you realize that nobody can fill your shoes, you should choose someone who is like you, because others will try to imitate you and take your place. They'll never be as good as you because they don't have it the same way, and you used to love the other person. Let them find a match. Never. Once you realize that no one can fill your shoes, you can move on because it was their mistake. I'm sorry, but the one I know doesn't exist. Since birth, you've been taught that a magical person exists who has everything you want. While you may have thought this person was the one for you, there are billions of people on Earth, and you will need to carry that baggage for a while. However, statistically, men should suffer less than girls. Breakups hurt. Ladies, accept that it will take longer to adjust. You can recover faster and move on. Guys will take longer to adjust. Taking a breakup personally is the most common mistake. We guys especially. Because girls are more likely to feel depressed and spend time with friends and family, they are more likely to act stupidly and hook up with multiple partners when in a relationship. After a breakup, spending time with family, friends, or other support systems is one of the best things a person can do for themselves. Most couples focus on each other. They stop seeing friends and family. If so, spend more time with family and friends. The first few days, weeks, or months after quitting a bad habit and getting over next are always the hardest. But as the old adage goes, time heals all wounds, which is usually true. Accept that there is no way back. Burn or donate anything related to your ex to start healing. Keep these things and you'll trick yourself into thinking you can get back together. Another proverb says the fastest way to get over someone is to go beneath them. Most men take this proverb literally, but it simply means that to start dating someone else, you must accept that you will suffer. Longer connections hurt more. 1-year relationships are less painful than 10 or 20-year ones. Breakups are one of the most common and significant mistakes people make, especially men, because they can make us feel like losers. Since our psyche labels everything as a success or failure, it's usually a good idea to spend some time thinking about the relationship and what you could have done better, like being less jealous or more romantic. Always consider the relationship. Don't call these mistakes. Instead, use them to improve the next person you date, regardless of gender. Someone probably told you that to love someone else, you must first love yourself and what you want. First, before starting a new relationship, you should address major jealousy or insecurities. Fix low self-esteem or similar issues. First, if you have major jealousy or insecurities. If you're so broke you can't even buy things to feel better and move on, fixing this problem first is one of the best things you can do after a relationship. Fixing this issue is one of your best options. Your life may feel over after a breakup. Finding the silver lining is one way to combat this feeling. Your new life phase is just beginning. This new opportunity may be the most exciting yet, so you should be excited. Now is a great time to start improving yourself by developing your character, self-confidence, finances, and friendships. Remember it after the day is over. It's theirs. They'll likely search for a replacement for life, but they'll fail. To help us, please watch this video. Please subscribe and send this video to anybody you think will benefit from it the most.